Hello everyone and welcome back to Nostalgia Unboxings. I hope I got you with that clickbait title there. But yeah, I'm opening up the Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch today. It just arrived in the mail, so I'm super excited to get into it. Let's pull out our sharp thing. And make our best attempts not to cut ourselves here. The box is super dinged up. You can't really see it because it didn't fit into frame very well, but just take my word for it. But I'm just glad that it even arrived, because this came from the UK, and I'm in the USA. Yeah, acronyms and letters and things. But yeah, so it made quite a journey over during this kind of crazy pandemic time we're living in. So I'm very happy that it didn't get stuck in the mail somewhere. Wow, this box just kind of fell apart. Not sure. I'm not very amazed with the packing quality here. But here's the box, and it looks like it survived relatively well. Jump cut. And alright, so we got all this all that cardboard out of the way, and now we can just take a look at the nice box it came in. So Nintendo Switch, of course, with all the Animal Crossing gang. So this is what I hope it's going to look like inside, because I did get a really good deal on this, because these are limited edition and are only available secondhand at the moment. On eBay, from what I've seen, it tends to, I would say the average is about $700 to $750, which is a hell of a lot. Some of them are even higher than that, but I would not recommend buying them for obvious reasons. And I would recommend really shopping around, because that's what I did. I spent like a whole week kind of just scouring the eBay listings looking for a really good one. And I found this one from the UK, and it came out in total to 620 bucks, I think. And this is the version from the UK that comes with the game, because the United States version actually doesn't even come with the game. So I got a super good deal on it. And also, if you are buying internationally, if you think it might be a good deal, before you buy, always make sure you take a look at the tax, because I saw some deals, some of those things that I thought were going to be pretty good, and then the tax to import it was like 50 bucks, so it ended up being nothing special at all. So be wary, my friends, and you will save a couple dollars here and there. So what do we have on the other side here? A little Nintendo Switch console includes. Let's look at the back next, because I know that's going to be a lot more interesting than all the mumbo jumbo listed here. Nintendo! The bottom is completely uninteresting except for the little fancy barcode. And the back. Dodo Airlines, Nook Incorporated. I like how this whole side kind of looks like some sort of a package delivered by airmail with the whole little like stickers and stamps and stuff. I think that was a really cool touch. That was completely unnecessary, but you know, they did it anyway, because I mean, if I'm paying $600, which is like double the value that this thing originally sold for, I want the box to look nice. Also, like, holy crap, dude. I saw someone literally selling just the box, and I think, like, the AC adapter cord for $50. Which is completely outrageous. Please be careful. A lot of people are, you know, trying to swindle the good folks of eBay who want to buy this stuff with, like, really weird listings. Or, like, it'll show a picture of the full Switch, and then, if you read the description, they're only selling, like, the dock, or only selling the console, or like, it's all over the place. People split it up and everything, try to squeeze every last buck out of it, which is ridiculous. So yeah, gotta be very careful. I hope I don't damage anything doing this. There we go. So it's nice that it's sealed. I think some of the units actually weren't sealed even with like sellotape like this one was. Maybe it's the United States version, or the Americas, I guess, North American version. Maybe that one didn't come sealed, which is kind of crazy for something this expensive and collectible, but I'm glad this one is. So here right up in front we have the Switch itself and our little fun colored Joy-Cons, which I really like. I really like these colors. Just part of the reason why I jumped on this kind of insane... I don't want to call it an investment because there's no way in hell I'm going to make money later on from this. But on this expensive treat for myself. So we'll take a look at the Switch first. And I'm going to be really careful because I do not want to get fingerprints on the screen before I put on a screen protector that I may or may not get at some point. So you can see it's not, they didn't use just like a regular standard Switch unit itself and just make the dock all fancy. It is actually a special custom made plate with little Animal Crossing motifs all over it. Little villagers and the villages and flowers and the ocean. Because I think this one's, I haven't actually played Animal Crossing New Horizons yet, obviously, since I just got the Switch here. But it's like an, I think it features a lot of island hopping kind of stuff this time around. So it's very fitting. Got all the buttons here, the exhaust, whatever you call it, for air circulation inside. The game card. I believe that's what, I'm assuming that's where the game goes on. I haven't really handled Switch units before this. Oh yeah, that's right, because the SD card goes like underneath this thing. It's very well hidden. So we got that. Oh no! Pretend you didn't see that, my friends, for I am hidden. I must remain a secret. You must associate me with the Eddie picture I have on my YouTube channel. I must be Eddie in your eyes. So let's take out our Joy-Cons, as they're called. I still think this is kind of ridiculous. I remember when they first showed the trailers for the Switch, I knew that this was going to be just the gimmickiest, jankiest thing ever, is having each Joy-Con also function as like an individual controller. I don't even know how you're supposed to hold it, but yeah. I think it's pretty weird and useless, but whatever, a bonus is a bonus. At least the rest of the console is actually really good. Then we have our little light lime green one. That's a tongue twister. Also, for those of you who do not have a Switch yet, or don't really know about them much, from what I understand, you have to be extremely careful about which side you put the to ensure you put the Joy-Cons on properly into the Switch itself here. Because if you like jam it in backwards, I think this is gonna be upside down right now. Yeah, it doesn't want to go in, but you do not want to ever like accidentally force it in, or it will be a pain in the ass to get out. Like, I'm talking, you gotta get like your surgery equipment out with like paper clips and stuff and try to like sneak in there, and I think you have to push down a little latch to to release its grip on your Joy-Con and then get it out and put it in the right way. So to ensure that doesn't happen, be very careful and ensure you do it right the first time around. I'm sure everyone's heard this though, since I am very late to the Switch party here. So there's probably going to be a cut right there because I almost revealed my download code. Sorry about that, guys, but the game is mine. Hi, I'm not that kind of channel yet. I cannot afford to just hand out game codes. Maybe one day, but not today. Ooh, so the wrist straps are actually white. I didn't know that. It's a nice little blue cord. That's actually really nice. I assumed they were just going to be black, so that's kind of cool. All different color. So 1 and 2. Oh, this one. Oh, so it matches the. I wonder if they alternate then. So that's that, and that's how those work. What else do we have in here? Oh yeah, that's right. We'll have to pull out the dock. So this is just a regular controller, probably standard. I'm sure that comes with every Switch unit. And then this, the dock itself, with the very nice art that you will see in a minute. Boom. And here we go. We have the kind of beigey cream, off-white, eggshell. I don't know, color words. Colored dock here with the little blue ocean and Tom Timmy and Tommy, I believe, right? Are his little sons? The Nook family, our favorite bourgeois villagers. Well, they're not technically villagers, they're NPCs, right? But yeah, our very, very rich friends who own like a monopoly in all the stores in the Animal Crossing world. Nothing else though on the sides, it is just cream and whatnot with the Nintendo logo. I kind of wish they did put art maybe on all sides, but I mean, most people put it up against the wall, right? Or somewhere like in a shelf. So you will only ever really get to see this part anyway, so maybe that is a clever way to do it. It is very nice though. And I think, oh, you know what? There is one thing I do want to mention. So this is one of the cords. I think this is the VGA cable that goes into the TV, which is not interesting. But this is going to be interesting. Not to anyone from the UK, it won't be actually, I should clarify, but to people from the States like me and anywhere that isn't the UK might find this interesting. So as you can oh, I hit the camera there. So if you can play a little spot the difference, you can tell that this is one gigantic plug that looks like something you would like use to bludgeon someone to death in the medieval times. But this is a UK plug. And you may be wondering, but Nostalgia Unboxings, you said you live in the US. How do you plan on using this? Well, the seller actually said that they would include an adapter, which I don't think they did. Which, that's kind of annoying. Actually, I should check the box. Un momento, my friends. So yeah, it seems that the seller did not include the adapter that they said they would include in the description of the item. So I might just message them. Maybe they'll ship one over. I do have my own adapter that I use for travel, so I could just use that in the meantime if the seller responds and goes, oh, I could send it to you though, and so I could still use my Switch while I wait for their adapter to come in, because, you know, it'll be easier, and I would like to have my travel adapter available for travel, even though I don't travel much, especially not when there's a horrible virus going around. But yeah, you get the point. So it's very interesting though, and you know, the reason they make them this shape is actually, little known fact, if a burglar's in your house, you can drop them on the floor and they'll stick up like this, kind of like at Home Alone, and it's makeshift caltrops. I mean, and, wow, that actually kind of hurt my hand more than I expected it to, but yeah, these are actually quite painful to put weight onto, so, you know, in the dark when you're stepping around and just go boom and plop your foot on there, it is, not pretty, but it's a great way to deter people from robbing you. But actually, apparently these, the actual stories, apparently these are actually very, very safe plugs with like a ground and everything, and they're very well made to ensure that you don't kill yourself with it, even though I feel like plugs are already pretty... You have to be trying to like hurt yourself with a plug unless you're some very small child or something. But whatever. It is kind of cool though. But yeah, I mean, I still think it was worth it, even if I'm going to have to use a converter for this, just because this version did come with the game. And even if it didn't come with the game, the price I got it for was a huge, huge steal. So, I mean, it's worth it for me. I don't mind the hassle of just, you know, plugging in an adapter on top of this and just kind of doing that. I mean, it's not like I'm going to have to do it 24/7 or something. Just kind of one and done unless I want to move it somewhere, which is fine. But enough of me rambling about plugs, which I know everyone is very enthused about. That's, you know, let's kind of wrap up the video here. This is the Animal Crossing New Horizons Switch. This is the dock. This is the Switch. And, well, the little doohickeys that come with it, because the Switch is modular as all hell. To a very confusing extent, I believe. Okay. Ooh, satisfying click. Another satisfying click. I think that's how it goes on there, right? And that's how it looks like in the dock, my friends. Very switchy and colorful. You know, I'm gonna put it like this for now, because I don't want it to fall off my bed. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope it was somewhat interesting and fun. If you did enjoy my video, I'd really appreciate it if you guys subscribed or liked, disliked, and maybe drop a comment saying hey, that's pretty cool, dude, or that's really fucking dumb, man. Pardon my French. Uh, anything like that. I would love to hear from you guys. And ring the bell if you're already subscribed but haven't done it already. Rather, ring the little bell that's somewhere that I keep hearing about. That'll give you notifications from my channel every time I post a video, which I'm trying to do every Saturday. For now, maybe in the future I'll do more, but every Saturday for now. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I hope you have a marvelous day and a sweet week. I hope to see you again. Peace.